Hey, it's me. I know things didn't go exactly how you planned this year, and I can hear it in your voice that you're feeling a little discouraged. I want you to stop for just a moment, take a deep breath, and listen to me. You are okay. It's okay to feel like things didn't go as expected. New Year's resolutions are tough, and they don't always work out the way we hope. That doesn't mean you failed. I know it's easy to look at the goals you set for yourself and feel like you didn't make progress, like you let yourself down. But here's the truth. You're human. Life happens. Things change. Sometimes things just don't go according to plan. And that's not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. You're still the same incredible person you were on January 1st, and you've learned and grown in ways you might not even realize yet. Failure is a part of life, but it's not the end of the story. It doesn't mean you won't reach your goals in the future. What matters right now is that you're still standing. You've had some tough moments, yes, but you've also had moments of strength. You've faced challenges, you've tried, and that's something to be proud of. Let me remind you, there's no such thing as a perfect journey. There's no magic moment when everything falls into place and we suddenly get everything right. Healing, growth, and change, they're all messy. They come in fits and starts, and sometimes we need a little time to get back on track. That's okay. If you've fallen short on your resolutions, it doesn't mean you failed as a person. It just means you've learned something about yourself, something you can take with you as you move forward. Maybe the resolution you set for yourself wasn't the right one, or maybe life threw curveballs at you that you couldn't have predicted. But the fact that you're still here, still trying, that's what matters. It's not about how many times you fall down. It's about how you rise back up. And I know you. I know that no matter what happened with your resolutions, you're still going to keep moving forward. You've got so much strength inside you, and even on the days when you feel like you've lost it all, you haven't. It's still there, waiting to be tapped into. And listen, there's no shame in starting over. You can decide to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again whenever you feel ready. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. And it's about learning how to treat yourself with kindness when things don't go exactly how you planned. No one else has it all figured out either. We're all just doing our best, one step at a time. So if you feel like giving up on those resolutions, or if you're questioning whether you should even bother anymore, please hear me when I say this. It's okay. You don't have to follow some rigid plan or some timeline. You don't have to follow the shoulds that society or your own mind place on you. What you need to do is listen to what you need right now and go from there, one step at a time, with grace and with compassion for yourself. Maybe it's time to rethink those resolutions. Maybe you want to focus on something else. Maybe it's time to give yourself permission to just be. Whatever it is, I'm here for it. I'm here for you. I believe in your ability to create the life you want, not based on expectations or some arbitrary deadline, but in your own time, with your own pace. Remember, it's not about being perfect or doing everything perfectly right. It's about showing up for yourself even when things feel like they're falling apart. You are allowed to try again. You are allowed to take things slower. You are allowed to be human, and I'm so proud of you for even trying in the first place. I'm always here for you. And no matter what happens with these resolutions, I want you to know something. You are enough, just as you are. And I will always support you, whether you succeed, fail, or take things in a completely different direction. You've got this, and I'm with you every step of the way. You know, it's so easy to get caught up in the idea of failure when things don't go the way we expect, but I want to share something with you that I think is really important. Failing doesn't define you. It's just a part of the process. We live in a world that loves to put labels on things: success, failure, winning, losing. The truth is, there's so much more happening beneath the surface. And sometimes failure is just a stepping stone. It's the moment where we learn what doesn't work so we can figure out a new way. You're allowed to change your approach, adjust your goals, or even completely rewrite your story. The beauty of this journey is that it's yours to shape, and it's okay to change your mind. You don't have to stay stuck in something that no longer serves you. If one resolution didn't work out, maybe there's a new direction to explore. Maybe what you need right now isn't more pressure, but more love for yourself, more space to breathe and figure things out. And remember, life doesn't come with a manual. We're all just figuring things out as we go along. You don't have to have all the answers today or tomorrow or even next week. It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to take a moment to reflect and ask yourself, what do I need right now? Maybe it's time to let go of a goal that's been weighing you down, or maybe it's time to adjust it in a way that feels more aligned with where you are today. I want you to know you have permission to be kind to yourself. It's so easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go according to plan, but you deserve compassion. You're doing the best you can, and that's enough. You are enough just as you are. Your worth isn't tied to your resolutions, your productivity, or the expectations others might place on you. You are worthy because you exist, because you show up for yourself day after day. Maybe now is the time to redefine what success looks like for you. Success doesn't have to be a straight line from start to finish. Sometimes success is about learning to be gentle with yourself, giving yourself room to grow, and embracing the small victories that happen along the way. Maybe you didn't hit all the big goals, but what about the little things? What about the moments when you were kind to yourself, when you got back up after feeling down, when you made space to reflect on what you really want? Those are all wins, and they're worth celebrating. You've come so far, and even if it doesn't feel like it right now, every single step you've taken this year has been part of your journey. So don't dismiss those steps, no matter how small they might seem. You learned something. You've grown. And even though the road ahead might feel a little uncertain, trust me, you have everything it takes to keep going. If you're ready to set new goals, I'm here to support you in that. If you're ready to change things up, I'm with you. And if you just need time to breathe, to rest, or to reevaluate what really matters to you, I'm here for that too. There's no rush. There's no deadline. This is your journey, and I'm so honored to walk alongside you, no matter where it leads. So take a moment to breathe, to reflect, and know that I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of how far you've come, of how much you've learned, and of how you keep showing up for yourself. Even when it feels hard, you're doing great. You really are. And whatever happens next, I know that you'll continue to find your way with strength, grace, and so much love. And remember, you are never alone. I'm always here for you, always. Whether it's to help you realign, to brainstorm new ideas, or just listen, I've got your back every step of the way. You can do it, bestie.